Good afternoon. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I am here at 1532 North Hoover Street in Los Angeles, and I am in the process of performing a video examination of the main sewer line system here on the property for Randall Adams. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping that is exterior to the structures. It lies underground and connects the building drain line systems to the public sewer. The building drain line systems then are the portions of the waste drainage piping that would be underneath or interior to the structures. Our examination today is not focused on the building drain line system, so if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination could be set up through our office. So I wasn't able to locate any exposed or accessible main sewer line cleanouts here on the property. A main sewer line cleanout is an area outside the structure that has a removable cap. It's going to allow us direct access into the upper end of our main sewer pipe, typically where the drain systems exit the structures. What I've decided to do is I've crawled underneath the guest house area, the rear structure, and I've pushed through a smaller 2-inch drain pipe to get outside that structure, and now we're sitting about 100 feet in, right where the two lines intersect. Just ahead of us here is where the main house is coming out. And just make out the water there. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull the camera back from this point and examine this line backwards, and I will be tracking and locating an area to install a main cleanout. Go ahead. So what we're looking at here is the original vitrified clay piping, and this is the guest house line. Now what we're looking at here, hold a second, is some root intrusions in the joints of this older clay pipe. Now this is a common condition in these older clay lines. Normally we're recommending that they can be maintained with regular sewer line cleanings. So when they're left unmaintained for extended periods, they can create blockages in the system or potentially damage a pipe. Now you can see the slow drainage occurring here, some sludge and debris along the bottom, and we're going to see some more of that as we pull back. Now it appears that this line has been run fairly flat. We're kind of zigzagging around here. You see all these roots through this pipe. We had some trouble punching through those. Now the thing about these roots is not only do they create slow drainage and potentially create blockages, but they do really limit what we're able to see through those areas. So typically what we're going to recommend in this case is that the line is thoroughly cleaned, which is going to require a clean-out access. It looks like the line comes out the left side of the guest house, just outside the kitchen, turns and runs up towards the front, and then jogs over to run under the driveway along the right side of the main house before it turns back to connect in with that other pipe that we saw. So in order to look at the rest of the system, we're going to bring our gear up onto the roof of the main structure and drop down through the main waste vent there and look at that primary line all the way out to the public connection. So this first section is the section that's servicing the guest house only. I believe this is where we're making our turn back across the driveway here towards the front left corner of the guest house. And then we'll turn back again to run up along that left side before we pull back up under the building. Looks like we've got a little bit of cracking occurring at one of these joints. Kind of hard to see now. I'm going to have to get some water running so we can get the camera cleaned off. Okay, so the camera's clean enough now. We got some water running. As we pull back, we should clean off that lens a bit. It looks like we've got a couple of points that are a little bit low. Yeah, we've got a little bit of a belly here, probably some settlement, or the pipe wasn't run completely. Slopes downwards the entire way. I'm not going to make a big deal about that now, but it's something we should monitor along with the cleanings. I do apologize for the dirty lens here. Unfortunately, the way this line is run, it's got a lot of sludge and debris in it. Once the water catches up, it should get a little bit cleaner. But we're definitely going to be recommending a follow-up examination anyway. That's at least a little bit better there. Get some of that water to wash the lens off. Yeah, we're just fogging up a lot here, unfortunately. It's not much I can do about that right now. I have seen this line already. It didn't look too bad. A couple of minor situations here through this area, but nothing that I'm dictating any repairs on for the time being. Alright, now we're pulling back up along the left side of the guest house area. Go ahead. And then as we make this turn back, coming around, we're going to come back up under the structure right about here. Alright, so I'm going to basically go track this location right here as we make this turn, and I'll be marking out for a main clean out there, and then we'll reset to the roof of the main structure.